Hi, and welcome to Black Belt in Real Estate. This is the podcast show for you that is interested in real estate in Los Angeles. You might be a buyer, you might be a seller, an investor, or just a homeowner looking to make wise decisions because real estate can be an incredibly amazing thing if you do it right, and it can change your life. My name is Peter Jumrukovski. I am a local real estate expert here in Los Angeles and also a Karate World medalist, hence the name Black Belt in Real Estate. If you're new to the show, I want to welcome you and thank you for being here. Just know that I'm very much approachable. I want to talk to you offline. I want to meet with you. I want to see if we can work together. I want to earn your business. So please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Google me and see what others say about the experience of working together. Anyways, today's show is going to be very interesting, and the topic is speed wins in today's market. If you listen to previous shows of mine, you know that I am a very big believer in something that I kind of call unselling, and that is I'm not a salesman. I am a consultant. I never want to rush my clients into making any decisions because rush decisions can be good, but most of the time they're just rushed. What we want to do instead is to know what we want so we can act fast when the opportunity presents itself. So let's just toy with the idea here and today's topic, speed wins in today's market, and how I have been able, by being fast, responsive, and quick, help my clients make wise decisions where they make money and get the property that they really want. First of all, we talked about this, never rush, but instead learn what you want. Know what you want. How do you do that? You do that by seeing houses, see what's available, experience different areas and locations, talk to the neighbors, and kind of get a sense of what's really out there and where you would be happy to live. Once you and this is an exploration phase. For some people, they just know it takes one day. For other people, it's a couple of months. You go to open houses, you have some fun, you go out with your agent, you explore, you look up the school districts, you look at the restaurants in the area, the hiking paths, how close it is to the beach, the bike paths, whatever it is, you start exploring that. Sometimes you don't know. If you're not from LA, you're not going to know. Then it's very important that you work with somebody that you trust. So trusting your agent is, I think, one of the most important things in being successful. Yet, most people do not trust a real estate agent. And that makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. If you're not trusting your real estate agent, you should not be working with him or her. So do your due diligence, interview a couple of agents, go deep, ask good questions. And there's plenty of episodes here on the show where I share exactly what questions to ask. You can even reach out to me. I would be happy to share them with you, even if you don't want to interview me. I just want to make sure that you are in good hands and that you trust your agent, that you guys have talked about what you really want. Because let's face it, if you're looking in LA, most likely you're busy because you're working to be able to afford living in this city, unless you sold your business or just won the lottery, which is awesome too. Or you might be in the entertainment industry and work, specific months very hard and then are able to relax. Anyways, you need another party to know what you want so they can do the legwork for you. And if you work with me, I try to learn as much as possible from you so I can create a curated experience. Just getting listings from Zillow or an MLS campaign, it's very impersonal. It's much better to work with somebody that actually knows the area, that goes and see the properties, and that gives you that curated experience for what you really want. So that's very important also to win. Another tactic that I would highly recommend is to become fully underwritten. What that means is that the lender, the underwriting department, have looked at your file and have basically approved you. So you are able to remove the loan contingency. And now you're almost like a cash offer. And if you're buying in Los Angeles, and if you want to buy and get a good property, most likely you're going to be in competition with others. And everything counts, because if you can have great terms, if you can remove the loan contingency, if you can be stronger in the terms and closing time, you can save money. And my job for you as a buyer is to get you the home, but also to get you the most possible valuable price, right? I don't know if that sounded good, but to make it short, I want to get you the best price, but I also want you to get you the property, because we know if you're going to stay here for 5, 10 years and we do the homework, you're going to make a lot of money living and enjoying your life. So let's say you have done all of this, you know what you want, you've explored the areas, you've had an agent that you trust, you talked about this, and you go and see a house. So once you see a house that you know you like, you know you love, if there's no offer deadline, even if it is sometimes, you need to be aggressive with the timelines in a professional way. What does that mean? I can't disclose all my trade secrets. Give me a call and I'll let you know if we work together. But just to give you kind of a brief summary, you got to be aggressive with your offer and the timelines for the sellers to get back to you. What does that mean? You got to find that fine line where the offer is good, but not too good. So it's kind of annoying for the seller not to say yes, or at least respond, even if it's an offer timeline. If it's not an offer timeline, because if you do this long enough, if you have a great agent that have good rapport with the other agents, know them because they are experienced, you will eventually meet a seller that needs to sell right away. Don't want to wait for any offer deadlines. They want a good buyer that have good terms, that are fully underwritten, and just want to get into business. And I've seen this over and over again. By being aggressive in a kind and smart and loving way, my clients have gotten under contract without competing with others. And we talked about this relationship with the other agents, how you present the offer. We recently won, and the listing agent told me, I got an offer. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know who it is from. That means your agents have failed you. If they just sent in an offer and the listing agent don't have a clue who the client is or who the agent is, it means that there has been no communication whatsoever. And our industry, we get paid on how well we communicate. And sometimes you'll find that dream home and you only get one chance to win it. And if you don't work with somebody that has that experience and the tenacity and the finesse to fine tune the communication, the offer, the timelines in order for you to win, you might miss out. And we don't want that. Also, you need to look at the comps always. You need to make sure that you're not completely overpaying. Sometimes it might be worth paying a small premium, because a great house today is most likely cheaper than a great house in a year or two. And if it's the one, it might be worth it. But we need to look at the comps. We need to be aware of what the value stands today. Also, to make the inspection contingency short, you need to work with an agent who have great inspectors that are just waiting to jump right in and can do the inspections on day one. So you can have a 5 or even sometimes a 3 or a 7-day inspection contingency, which most buyers are not comfortable with. But if you work with a great agent that can get that information to you quickly, look under the hood of the property and get you a complete health checkup fast, you might save money, you might save time, and you might also be very, very competitive, because just like you have a fear as a buyer to overpay or to make the wrong decision, a seller have a fear to go under contract with somebody that's going to drag their feet and not being able to perform. And if we can mitigate that, that's worth a lot of money for the seller. And at the end of the day, gets you a better deal. So just in summary, speed wins in today's market. You just have to do it the right way. I'm not talking about rushing. I'm not talking about pushing. I'm talking about speed when the right opportunity arises. And if you enjoy this show, please share it with somebody. Please hit me up and let me know if you want to connect, you want to talk about the LA real estate market and see how we can work together. I would love to talk to you. I would love to earn your business. No commitments. We should talk and see. One of two things is going to happen. Either you believe that I can help you, or at least you reiterate that your other choice or wherever direction you're going in, it's a better decision for you. But I believe after we've talked, you're going to feel that I have the tools and the knowledge and the expertise in my repertoire to help you. Anyways, this is not about me. It's about you finding your dream home. The more you help others, the happier you are. Thank you for watching and listening to Black Belt in Real Estate, and I hope to talk to you soon.